Hey guys, bet you're like, what the heck is he on for? It's not quite March, it's almost March. I felt I finally had a little time to go through and do a studs and duds list. So, I have a small list because I figure, here I'm going to be looking at the website, but the pretty much you can't really make a dud out of a player that was injured. I just think that's not fair. Like, except for one. Adrian Peterson was the first pick in the draft. He was injured, but I just think he had a pretty dismal year, even if he wasn't injured. Bust for the first pick overall. Chris Johnson, he was a bust, even though he's a holdout. He wouldn't have been a bust if somebody would have took him, let's say, in the second round. I don't think that would have been a bust because that's more of a risk. But taking him in the fourth pick in the first round, that's a bust because you pretty much figured he was planning on playing, which he did. He played from I think what, week 1 or week 2 at the latest, but he was just pretty dismal the whole year. So that top five first picks are a bust. Obviously, Foster, Rice, and McCoy panned out to be a stud. Jamal Charles, he got injured real early. You can't tell what he would have done. Frank Gore at number 7 overall. I'm, I don't know. I wouldn't say a bust, but I wouldn't say a stud either. Uh, Aaron Rodgers, first round pick, ninth pick overall. Obviously, stud. Probably could have. He played to be a first rounder, obviously. Andre Johnson was injured. Can't really say he's a stud or a bust. Jones Drew, I guess you could say he's a stud. I don't think he really got that many. I don't think he got a lot of touchdowns this year. He just had a whole bunch of yards. Um, so I'll give him a stud for being the second round first pick. Uh, I'm looking down the list here, and I'd say a bust maybe. Peyton Hillis, second round, sixth pick in the second round by the Cows. Probably a bust. Uh, but for the later bust, here, let's see. All right, I don't have a lot of later busts. Where did I put it? Hold on. There's only one real major bust, I would say. Dallas Clark. I don't think he was really injured that much this year. He was a little bit. But fifth round, eighth pick in the fifth round by the Dumpster Diamonds. Huge bust. Where was he all year? He was just, I mean, obviously no Peyton, but still a tight end, a go-to guy tight end. I'd say the overall in this league, because he was taken in different rounds in other leagues I'm in, but in this league, the top stud of the year, the overall top stud of the year, goes to the team. Where'd it go? Hold on, there it is. First Down syndrome in the third round. First pick in the third round took Drew Brees. Drew Brees by far played first round top 6 pick in the first round. But you got him in the third round, first pick, but still, that by far is probably one of the best picks of the draft for the points that he put up. Um, some of the other picks just hit and miss, but here's some other studs. Let's say after round 9 or 10 that I have down. Um, in no order, I just wrote them down. But in the seventh round, pick 2 in the seventh round. That's not a bad pick to get Marshawn Lynch. Doo got him. As I mean, for probably a third, that's probably your third running back. That's pretty good. Reggie Bush by the Cows, seventh round, seventh pick. Pretty good. Reggie Bush panned out to be a lot better than what everyone probably thought. Um, Another one by Doo. And this one, if he would have stayed healthy and if he would have got his shot earlier, I think this guy would have been by far the overall best stud of the year. 15th round, second pick in the 15th round for Doo. DeMarco Murray. If this was a keeper league, wow, that would be a stud pick to keep. Dumpster Diamonds. You have a stud pick, I think. In the 13th round, pick 8 in the 13th round. Here we go. Aaron Hernandez. Sure, tight end. You can get tight ends later, but this tight end probably played like a top 4 or 5 tight end, and usually those go in usually the, you know, fourth through seventh round, somewhere in there. And he got him in the 13th round, so that's a pretty stellar pick. Here's a pick that I don't know if I could take him early. When I mean early for this position, it's a wide receiver, and who got him? First down syndrome got him. But this guy kept producing week after week after week. He only had a few bad weeks. Round 12, pick 12, Jordy Nelson. That's right, in the 12th round. A guy that averaged about 20 points a game because he had a few games where he got like 10 or something like that, but I'm pretty sure for the majority of his games he got 20 points a game. Pretty studly for a 12th round pick. Technically, almost a 13th round pick. It's the last pick of the 12th round, you know. But one of my I'm gonna have to say the overall top stud pick in the draft that was later in the rounds, like, you know, not Drew Brees style, like top 5 rounds. I mean later in the rounds. Okay, top pick by J. Thaddeus Toad, round 12, pick 8, Darren Sproles. That's right, Darren Sproles, 12th round. The guy got like 20 to 30 points a game, I think, every freaking week. That was pretty studly. So, I mean, I can't really think of any other, you know, crazy. I was looking at this thing thinking I'd find a whole bunch of studs and all this in the ninth, 10th, 11th round. That's all I found was what was it? One, two, three, four, 7 or 8, something like that. I thought I'd find like 15 or no, only that many. And really, once you get to like when you know when you're rounds 1 through 6, it's not really a stud unless he really outshined like Drew Brees. Um, Even Philip Rivers, he got taken like I think Philip Rivers got taken early. Well, yeah, he got taken second round, and he didn't do bad, but he'd be like a fifth or sixth round. So I guess you could say maybe Philip Rivers was kind of a bust. Who knows? I'll leave that in your mind. But anyway, that is my quick little spiel on my studs and duds for the FF3 league. Hope you enjoyed. It's almost March. Combine starts this week. Free agency starts soon. I mean, we're going to be back at it pretty darn quick. That's all I got for you. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful year. Bye bye.